Another level of focus, batting over 300 with runners in scoring position this season. And you know what, because of that, I wonder if the guys in front of him will, because you don't want to put any free base runners on with him looming in the on-deck circle.
Turnbull, he's become known as a guy that's really tough to take deep, and that is especially valuable today, Chris, when the ball's going out of the ballpark so much. The next pitch misses, and a count 2-1.
It's very important. It's all about run prevention, right? So when you have that, it's a plus. But if you are going to give up,
this one's into the outfield, could be extra bases. Around first, digging for two. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Next one misses, and it's 2-1. Curveball drops in for a strike. The pitch. That misses, and it's a full count. Estrada, the runner at second with one away. Now one out to right. Meadows should have it. And puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2. Now batting Mitch Haniger.
The right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
First offering, and it just misses. Good eye right there. Next pitch is outside. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that, but ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
And a pitch. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. So the Giants leave one. The Tigers coming up, no score. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back. And on the hill, Sean Manaea. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Riley Green. Foul ball. Kicks and fires. That one pushed foul. Line drive, base hit.
Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great results lately. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Now, Jake Cronenworth looking to stay hot after yesterday's game. 4 for 5 in that one. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Runner at first with no outs here. On the ground, could be 2. Knocks it down.
Batting third, the left fielder.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. Rolled over to third. Oh, great stop. The throw. Flores. Over to second. To first. Not in time. Great effort there.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out on it and beat it into the ground.
That smash towards center. Can't get there. Base hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Now it's Javier Baez. leading the AL in batting average. On a line, base hit. Arozarena flies around third. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double as a run scores on the play.
Well, everyone is thinking, Ed, would the runner have scored from first if the ball stayed in the park? We'll never know, but they do get a run across with a chance to do more damage in the inning.
Here is Austin Meadows. And fouled off. Here comes a pitch. Base hit and a run comes in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play and they lead by 4.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Jake Rogers in the box here lets that one go for a ball. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, at this pace, he's not going to be in this game for very long, but he's got to find a way to shake it off, keep it isolated to 1 inning, come back out. You could throw up a bunch of zeros and save that bullpen.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Next offering misses. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Runner, yes.
Low throw and he can't dig it out.
Didn't look to me like he got a great handle on the ball as it came out of his hand. Cold nights, not really fun to play in, and it makes it tough to hit as well. Makes it tough to throw, and might have played a factor right there.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Meadows, the runner at third. Rogers at second with 1 away. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score, and it's now a 6-run lead. Sano into second, and he's got a double.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Here comes Gabe Kapler to the mound, and he's going to take the baseball from his starter. That's it for Sean Manaea, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. A new pitcher in the game, Jacob Junis.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And at second with 1 away. And now it's Jonathan Scope. Foul ball there. And now the 0-1. And a strike. Action in the pen down there. Anthony DeSclafani getting ready to go. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Left field. That's out number 2. Here's the center fielder, Riley Green. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Right side, Estrada over to pick it up. And that is that. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. We move on to the second here at Comerica. Tigers 6 and the Giants nothing. Top of the second, and the batter now, Brandon Crawford.
Brandon.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Next offering is in for a strike. Brandon Crawford, a player who has been a stalwart at shortstop for the San Francisco Giants, helped them win World Series in 2012 and 2014, and he comes from a line of Giants fans. His parents, Mike and Lynn, they had Giant season tickets. They took Brandon to games all the time growing up. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Kicks and deals. Out to short. Baez handles. Over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Brandon Crawford, a kid who grew up a Giants fan. His dad had season tickets at Candlestick Park and then at, what was it initially, Pac Bell Park. Mike Yastrzemski stands in now and watches strike one. And the pitch. He caught it behind his back, and very nicely done for the out. And now it's Wilmer Flores. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. In there at the knees.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game, but if that's how it's going to be all day.
And he got him. Strike three, and that'll retire the side. Giants go down quietly, still up against a 6-0 deficit. Bottom of the second. Now the number 2 hitter, Jake Cronenworth.
The second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
The right-hander back to work. Liner, base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. They call those the alleys for a reason, man. They're long, and if you can't cut the ball off as an outfielder before it gets by you, that hitter's going to run for a while. That right there is a beautiful swing and nice hustle for the triple.
And now Randy Arozarena. Haniger makes the catch. Runner tags from third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And they're pulling away up by 7 now. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Singled and scored his first time. Swings through that one. 0-1.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Real ugly 0-1 swing right there. As a pitcher, got to be hunting for that strikeout. Keep him off balance. Send him back to the dugout.
And that one is lifted in the air. Yastrzemski makes the play. Out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Javier.
The batter now, Javier Baez. He doubled home a run at his first AB. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Short hop liner, handled it short. Throw to first, in time, got him, and that'll do it. They get 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, no one left. On to the third inning, and here's the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr. And a foul ball. Turnbull in his 5th season, 30 years old now, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2014. Left-hand batter waits. And it goes just foul.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Righty delivers. High fly ball out to center field. Green settles under it. He's got it. And there's one down.
Batting up, the catcher.
This is Joey Bart.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Next offering is down low. And that is ball one. There's a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. Tapped in front of the plate. Rogers to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Back to the top of the lineup. Austin Slater stands in. In there for strike 1. Slater in his 5th season, 30 years old now, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. On the ground, right side. It's in and out of his glove, and he'll be safe at first.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Tyro Estrada to the plate. In there, and it's 0-1. They say it went.
No ball.
Slater off of first with 2 away. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 1 left for San Francisco. They continue to trail 7-0. Back at Comerica Park as we go to the last of the 3rd. Now it's Austin Meadows. Junis back to work. And that's in for a strike.
Well, these Tigers really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
Bounce to the right side. The throw to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or 2, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
And a foul ball. Rogers goes 6'1", hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. In the air, foul off first. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away down.
Now batting.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Miguel Sano. He drove it 2 with a double his first time up. Bounce to 3rd. Flores on to first, and that is that. Tigers fail to make any noise, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Jock Peterson. And the right-hander back to work. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Ball 1 there. Swings and misses.
1 ball.
1 and 2. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
And up next for San Francisco, Mitch Haniger. He's 0 for 1. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot. Turned around and made a nice catch.
Crawford batting for the second time. And that's strike one. Meadows on his horse. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And the inning is over. Giants down in order. Not going their way. It's bottom of the inning. Now the third baseman, Jonathan Scope.
The third baseman.
The pitch.
Go.
And first offering is fouled off. That clips a corner. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
Into center. Yastrzemski under it. Makes the catch. And there's one away.
Now batting, center fielder.
And now the center fielder, Riley Green. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Swing and a base hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now Jake Cronenworth. And first offering is fouled off. Green over at first with one away. That one not close. And 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Next pitch misses. 2-1.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Liner, and that should be extra bases.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Two on with one out. Now at the plate, Randy Arozarena. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
Two on, one out. He swings and fouls one off. And the righty deals. Well struck left field. Back there. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. Randy Arozarena blasts one out. His second of the year, and they tack on 3. It's 10-0. Singy, that's his 50th career homer.
50 might not sound like a huge number, but it's a nice little milestone that a lot of guys don't get to. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Anthony DeSclafani.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Digging in, Spencer Torkelson. Fly ball to right. Haniger has a beat on it. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop.
2 outs, base is empty. Javier Baez up now for the Tigers. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. First offering misses the mark.
No strike.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Haniger raging back towards the wall. Pulls it in on the warning track. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. It's now 10-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. All set for the start of the inning. Mike Yastrzemski up here.
The center fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
And first offering is fouled off. And he hits a ground ball right side and foul ball. Caught him looking for the K.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch. Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The next offering misses, and that's ball 1.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. The wind and the pitch. And down on strikes. And there's 2 down.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And first offering is fouled off. And here it comes. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. They're down 10-0. Back here in Detroit, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the right fielder, Austin Meadows.
The right fielder, Austin Meadows.
The pitch. Right side, hard hit. Dives, and he can't hang on. And he beats it. He's safe.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Jake Rogers digs in now. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
At the plate. That's ripped. Base hit. Meadows coming home. He'll score. It's 11-0.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And now Jonathan Scope. And first offering is fouled off. Check on the runner. Rogers dives back in safely. Here's the 0-1. This one in the air, center field. And he makes the catch. Runner tagging for third. And now he decides against it as he holds it second with 1 out.
Now batting, Center fielder, Broadway. Green.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. And he can't come up with it. He decides to hold on to it, and he reaches safely. So the bases are loaded here, 1 man gone. And next up for the Tigers, Jake Cronenworth. He's got a single, a double, and a triple in this game. A home run gets him the cycle. In the air to left, down the line. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. The run comes in to score from second. It's 13-0.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Now here's Tyler Rogers out of the pen. And that one popped to short. Crawford drifts towards it and makes the grab. And there's 2 down. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this.
But he's got it. And that is out number 3. So they get 3 runs on 4 hits, 1 error, but 2 are left stranded. We're through 5. The Tigers lead. And welcome back. And now here is Joey Bart.
Joey Bart.
And a foul ball. Righty to the plate. Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
And up next for the Giants, Austin Slater. Out towards right center field. Tracks it down for the out. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Giants, the second baseman, Tyro.
To the batter now, Tyro Estrada. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Fly ball down the line. A Rosarena after it. Drops into the glove. And that ends the inning. Offense held in check. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Javier Baez.
Javier Baez.
Rogers back to work. Lined, and that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Now it's Austin Meadows. On the ground to first. Could be 2. And it gets by him. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Well, it's definitely a little tougher for the first baseman when they have to make a play coming off the bag, holding the runner. But you got to try to get at least a piece of it, knock it down, and if you do, there's plenty of time to recover.
That's a base hit as a run scores.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And that is gone. Miguel Sano leaves the yard. His first homer of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 17-0.
velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, the manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
New arm out of the bullpen, Scott Alexander. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Next to hit, Jonathan Scope. That's to third. Flores on to first. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
The center fielder,
Riley Green will hit next. Alexander measures 6 feet 2 inches, 33 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. On the ground right side. Got him.
He's out.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Jake Cronenworth up now for the Tigers. To the right side, Estrada picks it up, whips it to first. That takes care of Cronenworth. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. 3-run shot for the Tigers. We're through. Back at Comerica Park, we go to the top of the 7th. Now the left fielder, Jock Peterson. And first offering is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. The wide to kick the pitch. In the air, out towards left center. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Mitch Haniger. The outfield playing him to pull, with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And there's a ball. And a pitch. So now 1-2. That one lifted to left. Rosarena moving under it. Makes the grab. 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And he deals. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Out to short. Throw on to Torkelson. Out number 3. Giants go down quietly. They're in a wee bit of a hole. Down 17-0. Welcome back. Here's the left fielder, Randy Rosarena.
No left field.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
And a pitch. Check swing, went around. 0-1. Now a fly ball to right center. And it's into the gap. Around first, heading for 2. Rosarena on his way to third. And he's into third base with a leadoff triple.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Next pitch downstairs. 1-0.
1-0.
That's through there for a strike. Next pitch inside. 2-1. That one drilled left field. In comes the run from third, and the lead continues to grow. Safely into second. He's got a double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
And up next for Detroit, Javier Baez. Line drive. And there's one down.
Now batting.
Austin Meadows now.
Austin Meadows.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Pickoff throw. Tag. And he's picked off. Ground ball up the middle. And that's the third out. So it's one run. Back here at the ballpark for the top of the eighth. Here's the center fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Mike Yastrzemski.
The wind of the pitch. There's a strike.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
Hard hit, right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Wilmer. A.J. Hinch makes another pitching change. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Will Vest.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
In there for strike one. In there at the knees for a strike. The punch out there. Now 2 out.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the third time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Nope, at the ball.
Next offering is downstairs. Swings through that one for strike two. And down on strikes he goes. That's the third out. Back here in Detroit, ready for the bottom of the eighth. And here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. Here comes a pitch. On the ground to short. Crawford throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. Miguel Sano, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Bounced up the middle. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down. And next to hit for Detroit, Jonathan Schoop.
Jonathan. Go.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
And now it's going to be ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. They take the force out, 3rd out. Back at Comerica Park, new inning getting started, and digging in for San Francisco, Joey Bart. 0-1. Swings through that.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And down on strikes. And that's the 1st out. So up next, Austin Slater. And that's in there for strike 1. Best measures 6 feet even. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. The pitch. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And a foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way.
Nope.
But that time, a little anxious.
Estrada in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Next pitch is popped up. And that'll do it. The Tigers take this one in a blowout.
Well, I don't know what they did in the cage today or on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players. They can't wait for the next one, come back out, score, and get another W.
So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to this edition of Inside the Show. There will be 42s everywhere today in honor of the barrier-breaking Jackie Robinson. Before we get there, though, here's what happened yesterday. In the AL Central, Miguel Sano really cashed in at the dish with 3 hits and 6 RBIs, leading Detroit past the Giants 18-0. The New York Yankees totaled 11 hits as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 6-2. The Chicago White Sox picked up 14 hits in total as they took down the visiting Orioles 6-2. The Royals put together 10 total hits as they took down the visiting Braves 3-2. The Cleveland Guardians sent 3 balls into the seats as they took down the Nationals in Washington 3-1. Alejandro Kirk had 3 hits in the contest as Toronto took care of the Rays 3-2. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim amassed 14 hits in the game as they got the win, crushing the Red Sox 9-2. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Texas Rangers picked up 14 hits in total as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 4-3. Jose Quintana twirled a dominating complete game shutout on the mound, leading the Mets to a win over Oakland 4-0. The Rockies got 12 hits in this one as they bested the Mariners 4-2. The Arizona Diamondbacks combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the Fish in Miami 5-2. Luke Weaver was untouchable on the mound, crafting an amazing no-hit performance, leading the Reds over the Phillies 2-0. The Pittsburgh Pirates allowed only 5 hits in the game as they beat the Cardinals on the road 2-1. The Los Angeles Dodgers combined to give up just 5 hits as they crushed the Cubs 8-1. The San Diego Padres had 12 hits as a team as they got the best of the Brewers at home 9-8. And that's our show on this Jackie Robinson Day. Should be a lot of great games as well as celebrations of the great number 42. Talk to you again tomorrow.